How y'all doing? I'm fresh out the shower, fresh out the gym. Here to give y'all another fantasy football video. I like to make these, show you guys where my head's at. And I'll be able to look back and see week to week my mistakes and the things I did correct. So let's just get right into it. Why don't we? Alright, so let's start with my pick'ems. So I'm looking around like they're not right there, and I'm 1-for-1 with the 49ers. That was an easy pick with no Barkley, and Giants defense struggled all year. We got Cleveland over Tennessee. Deshaun Watson, he gonna show out this game. I'll tell you that much. Derrick Henry banged up. I wonder if Tennessee's gonna be able to attack downfield again. If we get Treylon Burks involved, could be a big game for him. We'll see what Ford can do against that defense, but it's not looking too crazy because that defense is stout. They'll hold you. Bijan Robinson, can't wait to watch him again on Sunday. Hey, and let me know what you think of the audio. I got this boom on it, so. Or boom. I keep calling it a boom. It's the boom arm. But I got the pop filter. So hopefully it's better. There's less cracking in the audio and all that crap. But yeah, I picked Detroit because I think Goff is just a better winner. He's gonna go out there and get the job done. It should be a good game to watch. Hopefully Atlanta's able to run the ball and all things go well. New Orleans, pedigree, veterans. I think Derek Carr is going to get it done. Saints starting off 3-0 is kind of crazy. This one could go either way. In Lambeau, I might check the weather. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. Because the weather in Lambeau, if it's crazy, which it shouldn't be because it's September, but you never know, right? It's just going to be your average day, and weather's not going to affect anything. Yeah, give me New Orleans. Stick with my gut. Olave's been a beast. You might get shadowed by Jair, but actually, I can see Jair, switching matchups. I can see him going from Michael Thomas to Olave, back and forth, Two good receivers. Michael Thomas looks like a beast so far, so. All right. Miami has looked like one of the best teams in the league. Offensively, fucking amazing so far. As good as it can get, almost. And defensively, they've been good. Good enough to be 2-0. They looked good against the Patriots on defense last week. They had our run game looking rough. And if we were able to run the ball, we probably would have won that game. So, props to Miami and Denver. Just good luck if you're a Denver fan. Gonna be a long season, I think. Hopefully Javonte can start to look like that guy again. Get to see him looking a little faster, a little more agile. Whew. The Chargers and the Vikings. This is kind of a hard overhead pick for me because I'm always gonna lean towards Minnesota. I'm a huge Adrian Peterson fan. He's always my guy growing up. One of the key guys that got me into football. So when I think this one through, it's two bad defenses, right? Kirk Cousins been slinging it. Herbert's been slinging it. It could go either way. I could see this game being a shootout. I could see it being a blowout. One team shit in the bed, Both these teams are 0-2 for a reason. They play no defense. It could go either way, but I'm going to go with the Vikings. Purely based off the fact that I like them. But I can't see their defense generating anything. I can't see the Chargers' defense generating anything. I can see Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Jordan Addison. And you got backup. Madison's not a backup, but surely looks like he should be one. But yeah, this could go either way. Zach Wilson, every time he plays the Patriots, looks like, when you think of just Zach Wilson, that's when you think of the guy who's going to turn the ball over. I feel like that started in New England. We really get to him, and yeah. 41% pick, I think, is crazy, but I think even my head's telling me we're going to win this game. It's not just my heart this time, like when I picked them over Miami. That was a little crazy, but I switched that one last second, so it is what it is. If Buffalo comes out looking like they did last week, watch out, because who's stopping Josh Allen throwing 75% completion percentage? Like, that's just crazy. But Washington's sneaky. I think this could be a good game. They have a sneaky good defense, and Brian Robinson's the number one running back in fantasy, or he was last week, and he's up there overall. Howell's throwing the ball really well. He's completing his passes. That's kind of all you need from him. Coming into this year is sort of a bridge year. They don't really know where they are. Ron Rivera obviously wants to win, but, you know, I'm impressed with Sam Howell so far. I think the Jaguars are going to throw all over this Texans defense. I know it's ranked pretty high in some fantasy rankings, but I think Kirk and Ridley are both going to have really good games with Zay Jones out. ETN as well. The big dog is going to step up. And Jacksonville's going to look like they did sort of towards the end of last year. Hopefully Trevor Lawrence will find a little bit of dominance. I feel like he's been lacking. Oh, excuse me. Been lacking some of that. Then we got Baltimore and the Colts. No Richardson. They got Minshew. Minshew's serviceable. If Baltimore makes mistakes, they could definitely lose this game. Like 100%. I know it's only 4% picked, but Baltimore's looked good through 2 weeks. Last week, if Lamar plays like he did last week, they're not losing this game. No way. Indy's just not good enough. They give up so many points to wide receivers. You guys are going to see I have a dilemma with Zay Flowers, so Indy's really got nothing going for them this week. They had Zach Wilson. They had Anthony Richardson looking like absolute phenom, you know, like. But they don't have him this week. They're running Zach Moss against this defense. They got Michael Pittman. Not too excited without Anthony Richardson, but Gardner Minshew could feed him a good game. He could. I remember when Gardner Minshew was an Eagle, he gave AJ Brown and those guys some good games. So as long as Baltimore takes care of business and plays like the team that they are, they should win this game. Seattle versus Carolina. Carolina doesn't have Bryce Young. I mean, what do they have going for them right now? Same thing with Chicago. Like, I really don't think I need to talk about these two games too much. If Seattle and Kansas City come out and play well, they're not going to get beaten by Carolina if Carolina plays well. If Carolina plays well, they'd be lucky to lose by 2 scores. If Chicago plays well, they'd be lucky to lose by 2 scores. That's the end all be all. These last 4 games, I'm excited about this one right here, but we'll get to it. I got Dallas over Arizona. Arizona don't got shit going for them. One of the bottom teams in the league, you know. Dallas looks really good. Just lost Trayvon Diggs for the year. Fucking sucks, man. It sucks as a football fan. It sucks as a person. You know, get well soon, Trayvon. But, yeah. Big game from any Cowboy you want to play him. I think RB1, Josh Jacobs, you heard it here first. You know, I like to make calls like that. I told you guys DeAndre Swift is going to be the breakout running back for this offense. I'm hesitant on him this week, though, because even, I could be wrong. Like, I'm not like, oh, he was good week 2, so I was right. Like, we're going to see him and Gainwell on the field, so I'm not playing Swift this week. I don't think, because Gainwell is going to play. I don't think I want to play Swift. I want to see what he does with Gainwell. I want to see the snap share. I think he's earned a significant snap share, anywhere from 65 to 80%. I think he's definitely earned that. Probably around 70 would be my guess, but I got the Raiders beating the Steelers simply because Pickett has not looked good, and the Raiders got stomped in week 2, but they won a game in week 1. So I know Pittsburgh won last week, but Pickett was not. I think Jimmy G is gonna pull this one through, and I got the Rams picked in this game because they've looked better than the Bengals, and if Cincinnati's gonna turn it around with a hurt Burrow, I meant to put this as 40, so I'm glad I saw that. If they get by with a hurt Burrow, then good, because I need to see that for myself personally. But, you know, it's just, I think the Rams are the better team right now, so they're going to win the game. And with that being said, I'm going to move on to my fantasy lineups. Let's go. Let's get over there. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. In this league, we already got some scores. Matchup. Here we go. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm going backwards. Okay. Let's see. Current matchup. Boom. 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 See, he already had Kittle and Debo. So, he's feeling real good. He's feeling real good about his players. Josh Allen, easy lock. You know, I like Kenneth Walker's volume so far. I got Swift in there right now, but I'm waiting to see if Pacheco plays, and if he plays, I'll probably slot him at the RB2 and flex Say Flowers. Probably who I'm gonna go with. Can I do that here or no? No. Calvin Ridley, I think he's gonna bounce back huge. Amon-Ra St. Brown's that guy. Goddard, you can always count on Goddard. Cowboys defense. I wish they were healthy, but it is what it is. I'm projected to lose by 30. I wouldn't be surprised if I won at all. Not surprised. Let's get here. I don't know why it only shows 3 leagues. It shows 4 here, so it is what it is. Now here, this team is in shambles a little bit. I'm waiting on Kamara to come back. I picked up Anthony Richardson. He's not playing. Saquon's hurt. Deontay Johnson's hurt. But I still got some guys that could pull a week through. So we go to our matchup. He had Darren Waller playing week 1. So he has a real nice looking team, but no Richardson for Pittman. And then the rest of his team looks really solid, but I think we can win. Sean Watson against Tennessee. He's got to look like that guy. Part of me now that I'm looking at this is like, he hasn't looked like that guy, so why am I playing him? Am I going to drop someone? I might end up dropping the Steelers defense and picking someone else up. But it's slim pickings over there, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's still up in the air. I like Josh Jacobs as the RB1 this week. You guys already know that. I hope Atlanta can run all over the place, and I think Algier could get in the end zone against Detroit. It could be a high-scoring game. Bijan and Algier are going to be a 1-2 punch all year. I think they're both going to be viable options. Algier more as a flex, but I got receivers, and I banged up at the position. Everyone is, so I'm glad I picked him up last week. I should have picked up Kyron Williams. That would have been way, way better, but I'll still take Algier. I believe in the player. I think he can get stuff done. A.J. Brown against Tampa. Volume's always going to be there. He's a, as they say, alpha dog number 1. So, bounce back week for A.J. Brown. Bounce back week for Jamar Chase. Terry McLaurin. 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons. You know, he hasn't had the yards this year. So, I think maybe he could sneak in and get a 100-yard game or a 90-yard game or something like that. Hunter Henry might end up being benched for Cole Kmet, and I won't be happy about it. But if it's a monsoon like it's going to be in East Rutherford, then I'm not doing that to myself. Hurts. He's that guy, McCaffrey. The one guy I had going in this slate, this Thursday night slate. But, yeah, I think Hurts is due for a big game, you know. Pacheco, hopefully he plays. If he does, I'm pretty sure he does. He does play. He's going to be in that RB2 slot. He should be still winning the backfield even though he's banged up. Hopefully he looks like the same guy because he's a beast. Diggs is Diggs. Evans is Evans. Andrews is Andrews. I don't think I'm going to end up playing DeAndre Swift. I'll probably flex Tutu. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. And it's saved. Okay. It's kind of a safe play for a team that's 2-0 and a team that's down. It's funny. I'm actually versing Debo and Kittle in 2 different leagues, which is interesting. This is my final outlook on my team. You know, we got Lamar with no injury designation, which is huge. I didn't even realize that until this very moment. I don't know what this is. Change in percent rostered. Apparently Lamar was dropped, so it is weird. But just got to chill, so it's nice. Yeah, I like Lamar this week against Indianapolis. I think he's gonna show out. I like Etienne's role. Gonna get a lot of touches. Hopefully, he's gonna get out, get active, catch the ball. Touchdown Walker, Devontae Adams, still that guy. Mike Williams is actually my pick for wide receiver 1 this week because they're going against Minnesota and my guys don't fucking defend the fucking anything. So TJ Hawkinson could be tight end 1. I said to my pops today, my dad, I said, yo, Travis Kelce gonna be number 1, but TJ Hawkinson could be number 1 too. And then I got Zay Flowers in that place. Can double dose him with Lamar. I think he's gonna have a big week. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go pee. Okay, now that I got that out the way, I still got some decisions to make, but I like where I'm at. I do. Jaguars defense against Houston. That's kind of iffy. They get a lot of yards. Let's think some of these through, Cowboys D, I mean, hey. Come on. Bills defense against Washington. Let's see, like, I don't know. We can go Jordan Love. Could go Baker Mayfield. That's a good one. I might end up going with Baker. Not many defenses here, though. Go by projection. You got Seattle's D against Carolina. Ain't been bad. Not scoring at all. I don't know. Pats D against the Jets. Love that matchup. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I dropped Graham Gano, and he actually puts up points. So there's that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that covers it. If you like these videos, let me know because I really like making them. I think they're really fun to just talk about football. I like football. I like talking about it. So I'm going to keep making these videos, and maybe I'll incorporate someone else to make it more of a conversation. I feel like that'd be fun. Yeah. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you. I love you. Bye.